Tim Kain just attacked Trump yesterday. Forgot one insurmountable thing. True to his campaign promises, President Trump recently took the United States out of the Paris Climate Agreement. This move was lauded by Republicans for saving money and rejecting Obama's agenda. Actually, it doesn't really have to do with rejecting Obama's agenda. It's just the right thing to do. Forget about Obama. He's finished. President Trump's rationale was sound. As he said himself at the White House today, "I was elected to represent the citizens of Pittsburgh and not Paris." And it's not only Paris, it's the rest of the global elite. As expected, the leftists went crazy when they discovered yet another piece of Obama's legacy, had been chipped away. However, few sounded more irate than failed vice president candidate Tim Kain, who's a joke, mind you, who unleashed a torrent of pathetic tweets directed at President Trump. He wants to be in the spotlight, this idiot. He has no value. Why did Trump really walk away from Paris Agreement? He's surrounded by science deniers and fossil fuel junkies. Really? This idiot. Senator Tim McCain again. POTUS jealous of Obama accomplishments? Really? But in the end, American innovative spirit is stronger than his insecurities. Trump is insecure, you reject? President Trump is jealous, of Obama's accomplishments. I don't think so. That suggestion is pretty rich from a guy who failed to get elected in 2016. He was so irrelevant. Nobody even came to when Hillary couldn't go to those rallies and he showed up. Nobody was there, just like Hillary. The only thing President Trump cares about is getting a good deal for the American people. The Paris Agreement was not a good deal. Absolutely. Unless you want America to be a third world country, then go ahead and join.
My solemn duty to protect America and its citizens. The United States will withdraw.
Absolutely.
From the Paris Climate Accord.
We are so lucky to have him. It's unbelievable.
Thank you.
It's so unbelievable what would have happened to us had Trump not gotten into office. They had plans to take us down to third world status. God bless him.
Thank you. But begin negotiations to re-enter either the Paris Accord or in really entirely new transaction on terms that are fair to the United States, its businesses, its workers, its people, its taxpayers.
Absolutely.
So we're getting out.
Beautiful.
But we will start to negotiate and we will see if we can make a deal that's fair. And if we can...
He's just toying with them.
And if we can't, that's fine.
He's jerking.
As president, I can put no other consideration before the well-being of American citizens.
Absolutely.
The Paris Climate Accord is simply the latest example of Washington entering into an agreement that disadvantages
Beautiful.
The United States.
And the liberals want this.
To the exclusive benefit of other countries.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving American workers, who I love,
absolutely,
taxpayers to absorb the cost in terms of lost jobs, lower wages, shuttered factories, and vastly diminished economic production.
Yes.
Thus, as of today, the United States will cease all implementation of the non-binding Paris Accord and the draconian financial and economic burdens the agreement imposes on our country. This includes ending the implementation of the nationally determined contribution and, very importantly, the Green Climate Fund, which is costing the United States a vast fortune.
Mm-hmm.
As someone who cares deeply about the environment, which I do, I cannot in good conscience support a deal that punishes the United States, which is what it does.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
The world's leader in environmental protection, while imposing no meaningful obligations on the world's leading polluters.
Right.
For example, under the agreement, China will be able to increase these emissions by a staggering number of years, 13. They can do whatever they want for 13 years, not us. India makes its participation contingent on receiving billions and billions and billions of dollars in foreign aid from developed countries. There are many other examples, but the bottom line is that the Paris Accord is very unfair at the highest level to the United States.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it's like $3 trillion that I read. It would cost us within the year or 3 years, I'm not sure. But it was like not billion, $3 trillion. President Trump has also suggested that he would be happy to begin negotiations to re-enter the Paris Accord or an really entirely new transaction on terms that are fair to the United States, its businesses, its workers, its people, its taxpayers. Pulling out of the Paris Accord was not about denying science like Kain suggested, but rather making sure America is not being taken advantage of. Listen, the whole climate change thing is a hoax, and it would only decrease in like 2100 in the year 2100 1 degree. I mean, really, we're going into a mini ice age anyway. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Oh, but one last thing I wanted to add: Obama riding around in the jets and the 15-car motorcade and whatnot, and DiCaprio with the flying around and with the yachts and whatnot. Obama said we should cut down on our air conditioning and eat smaller steaks for climate change. And meanwhile, Obama eats up, his chef said he was always eating big, thick steaks. That's the whole agenda here, and I don't understand why the liberals are all for this climate hoax that they're talking about. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.